Sreya, why don't you do the final injection on Sreya and explain to everyone what you're injecting and why you're using a butterfly needle and so forth.
Okay. Yes. Why we are using the butterfly instead of just inject it directly, because we don't want our hand to be wiggle and shaking during the injection and make the hole there is a little bigger, and can the fluid, the liquid that we injected can pushing up in the hole if it's so big. So we're using a fine needle, it's a 25 gauge needle in the butterfly, and then we're finding the port exactly, and in these cases is on the right, there's a little bit of the tube here, it covers some part of the port, so we have to be very careful. When we press on here, we can see some of the tube crossing over here.
Mm-hmm.
It's the upper part of the port.
Yeah.
So on the right side, it's okay.
Yeah.
It's free.
What he's saying is sometimes the parts of the system move around a little bit. We try not to let that happen, but sometimes it happens. The tube will flip up on top of the port, and you don't want to hit any part of this except the port with the needle, because a small hole in the tube or the expander will deflate, and it'll take away the benefit of stretching the skin. So Sreya's been very careful. He's been doing this for 6 weeks, and he hadn't hit anything yet, which is wonderful. And he's going to do it one last time today, and then we're going to take Sreya to the operating room and do the surgery. Okay?
When we do it in the area, we do the antiseptic on the area with the alcohol swab, and we notice where we have to inject it.
Yeah, you can actually feel the drum on the port.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's springy, and we're spending a lot of time to explain this part, because believe me, this is more critical than anything else that we do, injecting this properly. This has to be done very carefully so that you don't ruin the entire process with carelessness.
So when we find where the injection, we put the injection here straight away, and we see it's go and touch the metal plate in the portal.
There's a metal plate at the base of the port, and he can feel the needle hit the metal plate, so he knows he's in the right place.
So when we inject this already, we make sure that we inject it right, so we draw some, we can see the water coming out.
Yeah, so we know we're in the right place.
So we are in the right. And then we're starting to inject it slower. We can do it faster,
yeah.
But in this rate, it's more comfortable for her.
For the patient, yeah. Now, Sreya, what you're doing when you're injecting this, as soon as Sreya can feel the tension and the pain from it, mm-hmm. That's when you stop, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and you said you generally get about 12 cc's in. And is it a good idea to just back out like 1 or 2 cc's if it's painful? Mm-hmm. And that lessens the pain quite a bit, right?
Okay, yeah.
Okay. So he may inject 14 cc's, and if it's painful, he may back out 1 or 2 cc's and just make it a little more comfortable for her. Mm-hmm. And then generally the next session will occur, what, 1 week later? Or,
yeah, normally we do it
twice a week or once a week?
Before, when it first started, we do it every week, and then later we do it more,
yeah.
About twice a week.
Because the scalp skin actually loses some of its elasticity, if you will, and it becomes easier to inject with time. Okay, great.
So far we do it about 8. We're going to 9 cc already.
So let us know if it's uncomfortable, Sreya. Okay, we'll stop.
Now she start feeling tiredness now.
Okay, since this is the last day, we can stop anytime now. We don't really need any more expansion. We got plenty.
Normally she start to feel tired, and afterward she start to feel uncomfortable, and then we stop. Mày đã rồi? Đang rồi. She know now it's tight, but it's not really uncomfortable, so we can continue to inject it.
Okay.
Mày đã rồi. Đang rồi. Khăn ấy.
Khăn đa, khăn lờ.
Yeah, đang rồi hai.
Okay, so go ahead and remove it, and we're all set.
Yeah.
We can go to
now
the
we get it 9 cc.
Okay, great. Wonderful. Okay, a little bit painful when the needle goes in and out. All right, Sreya, are you ready to go to the operating room now and get this finished?
Okay, lấy những ai tới tụi việc các bạn.
All set?
Yes.
Okay, great. All right, let's go over. Okay, Steve, thank you.